got it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome into Love My 419 from Harold Jaffe Jewelers Studios. I'm Andrew Z. Sandy Eisenberg. Nick Comives is here.
Hallelujah. You got it right.
You got it right.
We'll see if that lasts all show.
Yeah, right.
I know. I always mess your name up. I don't know why.
That's
Steve
all right.
Reamy is off this week, but Nick is hanging out.
Lolling on some beach somewhere, I'm sure.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure. You know what I did this week? I went and saw James Taylor and Bonnie Raitt at the Huntington Center. First off, the Huntington Center is an awesome venue for live music.
Right.
There really are no bad seats.
Yeah.
No,
we were
but
on
they're very skinny.
I know. Oh,
How
God, that
many
drives
did
me
you
crazy.
have?
I had one seat. I know. At one point, you know how when you
They're
get up,
terrible.
they pop up. I had to sit like popped up because I had people on both sides of me, and I felt bad that I was edging them. So I like sat my ass half like up like that or whatever. It's killing me. But the music was just awesome. So
And she
go
grew
check
up.
out.
And she grew up in a musical family.
Bonnie-
Her father, John Raitt, was a fabulous, fabulous
She
voice.
said he played till he was 85.
Yeah.
And, you know, quick plug. Their folks contacted Equality Toledo and myself and said, if you guys want to have a table, if you want to have a table
They were there.
and talk about LGBT rights and equality, we welcome it. Which is, I
Steve
think
was
it's
there.
really cool.
Steve Reamy was
there
there
with
for
them. Yep.
for Equality Toledo. Anyway, go see live music. All right, speaking of live music, we got some live music on the show. Super excited as we preview Acoustics for Autism for tomorrow. Also, Michael Cohen Chiz. The
That's
Trump
good. I see what you did there.
And Gherkin and the jail are fuming over the voters' choice. Lake Erie Bill of Rights,
Yay,
Lake Erie Bill of
voters.
Rights, water, and of course live music. We'll be back a little more. Love My 419. We're gonna kick it off next. Hang on.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419, and without Love My 419, how would you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses and things that make up the 419? So stop into Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them for bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
Coming up more of the show, but first, Jeff Jaffe's here from Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, good morning.
Hey,
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
What's going on at the jewelry store right next door?
Last
That
week,
big jewelry store.
Last week we alluded to the award that we got, but it's official this week.
Congratulations,
Thank
Best
you.
of Toledo, Best
Thank you.
Jeweler.
Yeah.
17 out of 19 years.
Pretty good. What happened to those other two?
Right?
I wonder the same thing. I think somebody cheated.
That's Sandy. She focuses on the 2 years. She's 17.
That's like
It's like
you know,
5
that's-
A's
that's
and
like
one
my father.
sliver of bad
You know,
in here.
you come home with a B+. Why didn't you get an A?
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that what Harold told you?
Oh, my mother more than
Oh,
him.
God. I loved his father. I loved his mother, but boy, you think I'm tough?
Really?
Oh,
Mom and Dad are tough.
She was,
She
know,
was in charge.
Our one of a kind didn't come from our jewelry.
Honest to goodness.
Yes, actually it did.
So anyway,
It's
so what's
small.
going on over there?
Just more of the same. We're just cranking. We got a lot of really cool things we're making. Most of them are for somebody. They're commissions that we're making for people right now. But we're also building our inventory not only for the spring, but we try to work ahead for the holidays. Got some really, really cool
We're going to
things.
stop with the holidays already?
Well, you got to plan
never
ahead.
stop.
You gotta-
I know.
Every day's
So
a
you
holiday
gotta
for
rotate.
somebody.
That's
Well, you got to
true.
rotate your stock, and you
But-
got to make sure that the stuff's going to
Yeah,
be
you
there.
got to move out the old stuff, and you got to move in the new stuff.
You got Mother's Day coming, you got graduations coming, weddings, bar
St.
mitzvahs,
Patrick's
bar
Day.
mitzvahs.
Do people buy for St. Patrick's Day?
No.
Some emeralds?
Sometimes.
we should start that.
Hey,
we should start an emerald piece.
We'll have a
Same
green
page.
special.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do
Everything
too.
green.
Peridot, too, is green.
That's my
Paradise,
birthday.
yeah, that's August. Yeah.
My granddaughter's birthday.
Yeah.
It's the best month.
So yeah, no, it's it's fun. You stop by, have a cup of coffee. We'll show you what we're doing.
That's what I love too, is that it's so inviting. Like you walk in the store, everyone's so
Yeah.
friendly. You got the chairs that you sit in but you can't get out of over there by the coffee
Yep,
machine.
absolutely.
And the chocolates.
Absolutely.
The chocolates.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Beautiful
but
little
interesting
chocolates
you say
for
that.
everybody.
You know, my wife complains that from the street the store is dark because it's got that big window and she
It's
says
kind of down
yeah,
in.
and she
But it's
says
beautiful.
she says it doesn't look like we're open, and I said they have to come in to find out.
There you go. Jeff Jaffe, Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Go check him out on Talmadge Road, where Toledo gets engaged. More of the show coming up.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty. Love My 419 is brought to you in part by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Stop in today and tell her that you love the 419. You will receive a free mini popcorn bag, courtesy of Love My 419.
You wonder what's the difference? Yeah, they all ask questions. Yeah, we all got stresses. Then stresses turn into lessons. Them lessons always was blessings. Yeah, never mind that though. Gotta live in a momento. If you don't own it, then it's a rental. If you don't grow in life, then you're worthless. Better learn with your purpose and stay away from them lurkers. What you don't know will hurt ya. And this year I had 2 of them trying to play me like I was a rookie. I've been getting money. Yeah.
Welcome back to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Andrew Z, Nick Comives, Sandy Eisenberg, and of course, John Stainbrook. The incomparable John Stainbrook is here as well.
I'm glad you cleaned that up.
This segment brought
Did somebody hear some?
This segment brought to you by
By Rachel Michaels Popcorn.
Yes.
Yes. Stop in there, tell her that you love My 419, like we do.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's good.
You know,
And
maybe
it's
she'll
good.
give you a free little bag of popcorn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I think you get in a drawing too. They're doing a big tin right now too.
Yeah.
So get over there.
Oh, yeah.
To die for.
Is
Oh, and then they got like
delicious?
beer flavor. All right, we're going off too
Right,
much.
all right,
we got a lot. We got a lot to
All right,
cover.
yes.
Did anyone go out for restaurant week this week?
Yes.
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to Balance and Registry so far.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I went to Bravo, and I went to Chow's last night.
Oh,
Chow and registry.
Well, why does everyone go to the same places?
Because it's
Because
good.
they're good food.
Oh, all right. Well,
Chow
good
is,
time.
Chow is,
Well,
got- yeah,
well,
Chow has
we're-
got
Balance
good
had-
restaurants. Main Street Ventures is good, and
Too much. Go. What's quick?
I think Balance,
Registry's delicious.
Yeah.
Balance and their specials for Restaurant Week are real good. I totally recommend trying.
All right, and then so you still got to get through this weekend, and so if you guys haven't had a chance to get out, make sure you get out. Let's talk about
Yeah, but
Lake
make
Erie
a
Billabong.
reservation
What?
just in case.
I was just wondering what restaurants Gherkin went to for.
Yeah, whoever
Restaurant.
could give
What
him
is
a
it? What is
free
it with
meal.
you guys and Pete Gherkin? What is going
ahead,
on?
start
For
off.
those who don't know,
No,
he's the Lucas County Commissioner. One of them.
It started with the commissioners buying that land on Alexis Road, very quietly
For the jail.
for the jail, which should be downtown.
Yes.
Which the citizens of Toledo
Voted downtown.
voted it should stay downtown. If they would have asked me, I would have said you should have made that levy countywide, and then the commissioners would have to say, oh my goodness, all those people in the outlying areas, they vote for us. Well, if they voted against having the jail out on Alexis Road, then maybe the commissioners would pay attention and say, instead of saying, well, the city of Toledo doesn't have to, we don't have to worry about what the city
Well,
says.
this is definitely like one of the hottest topics here in the 419 this
Who
week after the
spends
special.
$186 million on a jail? Seriously, and because it needs a mental health section with it. There's a dozen mental health.
Gherkin.
Is there any
Yeah.
is there any chance that the commissioners are going to force it down our throat and still put the jail
They
on
can
that?
do
on
whatever
that?
they
I'm just
want.
saying, politically, would they do that? I mean, the city would.
They could do whatever they wanted.
Sandy was formerly a county commissioner for
Right.
a lot of the viewers, if they didn't
good
know.
call.
So she knows this.
But I'm saying, I know they could, but I'm saying politically, could they?
Politically,
Will they have the will?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd have a will because two of the commissioners run in 2020. And the people in the city of Toledo is where they get their most votes.
There's gonna be an
and the
uprising,
people in the city of Toledo ought to pay attention to see what those two commissioners do.
I think that jail's going downtown. I don't see how you can thwart the
I've
will of
talked
the
about
voters.
it, and it doesn't need to be $186 million.
Right. Where you go ahead.
No, I'm saying, Gherkin does these shenanigans, and then, this group basically called him out.
Called him out on it,
and
you
had a
betcha.
successful grassroots, movement that, look what happened on the ballot. I mean, this
That's
is great.
right.
And so now he has to sit back and figure out another way to screw the voters in Lucas County.
Which he's been doing for the last 9 or 10 years.
Nick, you want to jump in?
But I want to talk a minute.
We should.
Wait,
Go
let me
ahead,
just
go
say.
ahead.
And the other thing is, the Board of Elections didn't bring in on 2 levies till 10:45 at night.
Because it's only, it was the city of Toledo only.
Yeah.
And it's 10:30. I'm checking, my phone, and they're still not done. And it's really disappointing. Go ahead.
I mean,
You're probably counting, in some precincts, you're probably counting 12 votes.
Right. Well, I remember when I ran, and even before that, when I've been working on campaigns, I've always noticed that Lucas County comes in last. Where there's 88 counties, Lucas County reports number 88 every time.
Always last.
Because there's been dysfunction at the Board of Elections for
Well,
years.
you were part of it.
Well, I was trying to fix it,
Well, you were part of it. But there's.
but I'm not there. So why is it late, Sandy?
It's not your fault this time.
What?
Well, the good news is we have a new Secretary of State, but I'm just disappointed that this is happening on his watch. So we'll stay tuned.
Well,
I
I think that there needs to be changes in the state law too.
The other hot topic in the 419 is the clean water bill that passed.
Yes.
That's a good one. I mean, this is our source of drinking water. I mean, the stuff that we're dumping in, that we're letting these farmers dump this manure, we're destroying our planet. I mean, we really are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and this is one thing I know that you agree on, even though
Yes.
it's not necessarily
Well,
a Republican thing.
It's
but
not a Republican or Democratic thing.
I hope not.
It's a person.
Well, this shows it's not.
It's a person-human thing.
It's a human being. Are we going to be alive as
right.
we keep
50 years from now.
polluting what we drink and eat?
Right.
Here's the
It's
deal. This is what the aim of the bill is, right? It's to go after large scale. We're not talking about family farms. We're not talking about people that have had a family farm in several generations.
Right.
We're talking about large scale, big operations that have as much waste as an entire city like Bowling Green
Right.
produces, right? That's who they're going to go after
Cows
with this
and
bill,
chickens
not with
and-
these small family farms. And the reality is the city of Toledo, and thank you Toledo citizens for putting up almost $1 billion at this point to remediate our input of pollutants into the
Right.
lake.
Except
We've
what
been
about
doing
all those
our
other
part.
people sitting around that lake just dumping the.
The thing, though, is that we
poo-poo in
have
there.
to. I think we have to be compassionate in how we're doing this, right? We have to remember that we're talking about other people's lives as well,
Livelihoods.
and
That's
they're
right.
trying to raise the money that they need to support their families, and so we have to find sustainable practices. And I keep stuttering apparently, and so we'll see it.
You're right, Nick.
Yeah,
City
and we'll see
Council.
it.
City Council said, "Hey, we either have money to fix the streets or fix the sidewalks. What do you think? Streets or sidewalks? Where should we go?"
I'm saying streets.
Yeah,
Streets.
more people use the streets, I think.
But jury's still out for me, and I
right.
know I'm on council, and
That's
I
such a
just
political
I gave the
answer.
most political answer ever.
Right?
But here's
That
the
was
thing.
horrible.
Here's why I'm struggling with this. Right?
Quick.
Right. Quick. So there are 6 council districts, and we only have a very finite amount of money that we have set aside to either go to streets or sidewalks. The reality is, if we do this and we go with streets, it's going to be less than a half a mile per district. Nobody is going to feel that impact in their districts.
All right, stay and hang around. You brought up Cohen. We're gonna talk to the national stuff and Michael Cohen testifying in front of Congress. Take a break. More Love My 419 coming up next.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barbershop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
Rosie's Italian Grill, voted best Italian restaurant in the Toledo City paper, Best of Toledo.
Welcome back to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Andrew Z, Nick Komovice. We've got Sandy Eisenberg.
You still can't get it right. It's 2 syllables.
I know. Nick Comics.
Comics.
Move on.
How am I this dumb? Nick
not-
Komice
it ain't
in for Steve Reamy, Sandy Eisenberg, and of course being joined by John Stainbrook. This
Made
portion.
my day.
This portion brought to you by Nick Komice. Nick Komice.
Rockstar
Karaoke Bar.
Karaoke Bar.
Toledo's
downtown.
only live band karaoke bar.
That's
Bam!
right.
Live band karaoke.
I'm there.
Oh, dude, St. Patrick's Day weekend. It opens downtown.
I was going to be
There's
here.
a whole tab for the
how about
entire
an
staff
address?
above before we
Wait,
left.
what?
Yo, how
What?
about an address?
It's next to the Huntington Center. It's right next door to the new Jed's downtown. So there you
All
go. I
right.
don't know the address off the top of my head.
So
Jeez,
that'll
Sandy.
be good.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Everybody here.
Wait a
gets
minute,
free
the address is coming to me.
412 412 Superior.
412 Superior.
412 Superior, Sandy. Gosh.
Well,
Get off my
somebody's-
case. All right.
Somebody's got to be.
Stain is here. It's the whole country. By the way, this is the segment where we talk about the national stories and
Say that fast
we
10 times fast.
we get them on a
10
local.
times.
We comment them on a local level, and everyone's talking about the Michael Cohen hearings from this past week.
Of course.
I've been waiting for you.
No, just look.
What?
This happened when the Republicans were in control of Congress. They did it to Bill Clinton. And now the
Now
Democrats,
it's our turn.
and now the Democrats are in charge of Congress, so they're going to go in and do it to Donald
it's
Trump.
our-
Nothing new. It's a media circus.
Right.
And
But there are a lot of Republicans in the Senate that also feel the same way the Democrats feel in the Congress.
Okay, but again, nothing is really going to come of this. This is all just he said, she said, more talk.
He's got a lot of evidence, though.
Yeah, but
well,
I think.
Well, wait a minute. There's 1 second. If there's evidence, you got a guy who's testifying, who testified, lied to Congress already, illegal campaign contributions, lying to a financial institution.
Okay.
He's going to prison for 3 years. He's a convicted felon.
Hold on, John Jordan. Hold on.
Who's John Jordan?
You're acting like Jim Jordan.
Oh,
right now. So
thank you.
John
Very
Stanford
much.
Jordan.
How about
So
letting me have a point of order here?
okay,
sir?
go.
Point of order is the guy's got nothing to lose. He's going to do 3 years for sure in the joint.
Agreed.
He has absolutely nothing to lose, so why does he have to lie now?
Because he's writing a book, Sandy.
But
He
no,
said he's writing a book.
Why in the Republican pea brains can they not understand that the reason he was lying before, because Trump was his guy. He was protecting Trump. So now he doesn't have that tie anymore. So now he's telling the truth.
Well,
How is that hard? How can you guys
the
connect?
man has absolutely nothing to lose.
Right.
He's
Except
going
the
to the
book deal.
joint.
But how can no one wants a book deal with lies. He's gonna have to be more.
First of all,
more
he's turned
truthful to
over all
get
the
a book
he's
deal.
got all the paperwork. He says he's turned it over to Mueller. I'm waiting to
Right.
see Mueller's report
Right.
and what all this
And it's gonna
says. And the Southern District of New York is going to take care of Donald Trump
Nick
if
wants
the
to get-
feds don't.
Yeah.
I do. I'm like,
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
I guess I don't care about any book deals. I don't care about what's to come for Cohen after this. Who cares about what he gets? What matters is what the president has done. What we now have
But you can't
multiple
prove he did. It's not your
Absolutely.
credibility.
Oh, please.
And the president has
Please.
credibility.
Here's credibility.
The biggest liar
Here's
that
credibility.
ever drew breath.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Hillary or Trump. Give me a break. This
Oh
is
my
all
God.
more
No,
media
it's-
circus.
It's media circus, and here's the media circus. Republicans saying, I have more important things to worry about right now, like transportation. And for 2 years, when they had control of the presidency, the Senate, and the House, they did literally nothing on transportation. But all of a sudden, because now everyone's wasting their time, it's now a matter of importance.
Well,
Where were they? Where have they
Go,
been?
Go. You go.
It's like
You
three
go.
Democrats
Yeah.
against one Republican. So give me a break.
I'm an independent.
So you guys take numbers. Okay, yeah, I got you. So the situation is this. Yes, the Democrats are now doing it to the Republicans. The Republicans did it to the Democrats. When does it stop? When does it? Because who does it hurt? It hurts our senior citizens who are affected by decisions made by their congressmen. It hurts the kids. It hurts families. And Nick's right. We did have control of that. He's absolutely right. But the problem is, there are better things that could be going on than these witch hunts, these partisan political things.
Yeah, but if you guys were on the other side, wouldn't give a damn about it.
In normal times, I agree with you. But here's the bottom line: is this guy is corrupt? There's no equivalency. This dude is as corrupt as we've ever seen in the White House.
Oh, you're talking about Cohen.
No, we're talking about
There's no evidence. You can't just make. You sound like this
which is
congressional
funny.
hearings.
Which
There's
is
more talk.
Which is
Talk.
hysterical. They're outraged by Cohen's lies, but not the 9,000 their dude has told for the last 2 years.
But that's the same thing that happened with Clinton.
What?
It was like Clinton's our guy, so whatever happens to your guy, it's okay. That's what seemingly this is all about. Because it was like, come on, let's stick to Bill Clinton in government.
That's not true because they impeached Bill Clinton
And
for
did
his
is
lies.
he really gone?
No, but
No,
that's
he wasn't
not. But
gone.
the point is that there is evidence against Donald Trump.
Evidence to what? This
But
Russia
here's the
thing
thing.
again?
Forget about the Russian thing, just in general.
You can't even be sitting there and eat Russian dressing every single day and there not be some connection. He's got Russians all around him. Look, you look at Nicole Wall. You look at anyone that's been in a presidency past in a Republican administrations. There have never been this many contacts with Russians. There's like 300 contacts with everyone around him. That's not by coincidence.
We are kind of a new world order, and everybody does
that's
talk.
That's what Adolf Hitler said.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Sandy. That was good. Let's take it to this.
Well,
We'll be right back.
It's the truth.
I don't remember
Adolf
Adolf Hitler
Hitler.
saying, but thank
Yeah,
you for
no.
comparing me to Adolf Hitler.
No,
Appreciate that.
Adolf Hitler said it's a new world order. He said the press is the enemy of the people. Yeah.
Well, I think
same
the guy
thing.
that really said, if we can take this back to civility,
Yes.
the person who really said it was George Bush Sr. as president. He said there weren't a new world
Well,
order.
he had a lot of class. The jerk in the White House has absolutely none.
Let him finish.
Yeah, thanks,
Go ahead.
Sandy.
Go ahead.
The situation is when you have a new world order, everybody's trying to get along. We should all get along. And so they said, wow, he's been talking to Russia. He's been talking to Cuba. He's been come on, man.
Dude,
seriously.
Hold on. My buddy Stain.
Okay.
So this mafia lawyer, okay, had a office on Trump's floor.
Right, because he was
didn't
working for him.
pay
Ding,
anything.
ding, ding.
Yeah, he was working for him.
Right.
And then Trump said, "I've never even seen that guy." What? He was right next door to you.
Listen,
what are you talking about?
Let's take it to facts
Why
again.
is every lie?
He's a
Why is every lie
convicted
Russian?
Felon.
No, but
Convicted felon.
Convicted
Convicted
felon.
felon. Well, but he's not, and that's the thing. So
Convicted
take.
felon.
I
I'm not
don't.
talking about
Convicted
Cohen. I'm talking
felon.
about this. There was the Russian lobbyist had an
I
office
love
there,
it.
and then denied. Trump even denied that he knew him.
I want to talk about what happened today with Cohen. I'm not taking into these witch hunts. I'm not going to do it.
Why are all the lies about Russia? That's the question.
Well, I don't know. Why did the Democrats make him up to have him be lies? Because it's salacious. It's like, the Russians messed up. No, Hillary Clinton was a terrible candidate. She was terrible.
Why are we talking about Hillary?
But they can
Because we're talking about how he won.
But they can both be true. You can be a terrible candidate. You could still have surprise elections, and you could still have been helped by the Russians. It can all be true.
Okay, until all this stuff comes out, because like a week ago, the Senate Investigative Committee said there was no collusion. I trust them. Oh well, I trust them over Sandy, sorry Nick, and Mr. Z. So I will leave that at that.
All right,
It-
the
it-
last
it-
word.
it's all-
All right, Steinberg, that was the last word. That was the last word. We gotta go. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Love My 419 coming up next.
And then there was Lila. So what do you get the woman who gives you the best gift of all? The answer, Harold Jaffe Jewelers. No one else compares. Harold Jaffe Jewelers, one of a kind. Always has been and always will be. She deserved Harold Jaffe.
And someday, so will she.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty.
Fire Cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire Cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Laurels of Toledo. Embrace the Laurel Way. This segment is brought to you by the Love My 419 app. Love My 419 is more than a TV show, it's a mobile app. Download the Love My 419 app right now. It's in your app and Play stores. You can see past episodes, behind the scenes footage, great insider pics, links to all of our social media, as well as our sponsors' specialty content. Get notifications to great deals and offers, and we can add your business too.
Welcome back, Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Andrew Z, Sandy Eisenberg, Nick Comives. I got it now. No, I've got it now. Comives.
We'll see.
No, I promise I have it.
It's all good.
This segment brought to you by
By our very own app, the Love My 419 app.
I love that
Our
app.
show is much more than a show. You can also download an app. You can watch
The best part you don't
segments,
see on TV.
former shows. You can get some good deals. Check out some cool content. Download the app right
And a
now.
lot more laughs.
Yes, absolutely. Download the Love My 419 app. Okay, so 3 things you need to know. Are you ready, Sandy?
I'm ready if you're ready.
The 419 stories you need to know!
St. Patrick's Day, 14 days away.
Yes.
That's 1.
One.
Spring, 18
Oh,
days
I can't.
away.
Oh, hurry up, Lord.
I know. This weather is killing me. I hate it. And you gotta remember.
My arthritis, let me tell you, the last week has been an absolute killer.
We have such short memories because the winter started late. We actually
know.
had pretty good
I was
weather,
gonna say-
but this last month or so has been brutal.
I feel like I'd be fine if the temperature wasn't like all over the
I
place.
got a $400 light bill. I haven't figured that one out yet.
Let's see if you have a leak.
Yeah, that's number 2. Light leak.
Light leak.
18 days, and Mud Hen's home opener 33 days.
Yep.
Can't
Now,
wait.
the other thing is time changes May 10th. March 10th.
March 10th. So, I mean, all signs are pointing to not many more of these cold days left.
Gosh,
Those are
I can't wait.
3 things you need to know.
Well, listen, the birds are back.
Yes, I know. I noticed that. I heard them.
Little birds, because I sleep with my windows open.
Me too.
Little beep, 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 beep.
What kind of birds are those?
Little teeny baby birds.
We'll take a break. Come back with more Love My 419 coming up next.
Love My 419 Sports are brought to you by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty.
I took the whole street corporate, taught them how to Forbes the list. Gold bottles, them gold bricks, these gold labels is frozen wrists. I used to use the alias. Now they all just wanna know the lens, so I roll around my city with my mind up on them poker chips. Build a couple power plants, couple $1 million spent. Stole kilowatts for like 6 cents to the government. Must be my 6 cents, grossing is my sickness. Raise that GDP, get my visa on the interest. I'm getting corporate money, my dollars turn to euros. Gold queens on me, but they got.
She'll be performing at Acoustics for Autism tomorrow in Uptown Maumee. She's with us right now, Ashley Kelley.
When I had you to myself, didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in a crowd. And someone picked you from the bunch, friends was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance, showing that love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. But now since I've seen you in his arms, I want you back. Trying to live without your love, so long sleepless nights. Let me show you, girl, I no longer mind. Every street you walk on, I leave two stains on the ground. Following the girl I didn't even know around. Oh, baby, give me one more chance, show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was fine to let you go. But now since I've seen you in his arms, I want you back.
Closed caption brought to you by.
My final thought is we didn't get a chance to get to Love My 419 Sports because the show ran long
Right.
today. But so sorry to our Andre Savage, our sports director. But I do want to say congratulations to Zia Cooke, our very
Oh,
own.
yeah.
She's a finalist for, I can't remember the name of the award, but I know it's a Canada award with the dude that invented basketball. And it's a super prestigious award. What's his name?
Naismith.
John Naismith.
Naismith.
It's
Naismith.
okay, it's- so she's-
N-A-S-M-I-T-H.
The award is the National Player of the Year, and she's one of the finalists.
She's just terrific.
And she's just not only on the court, but just a good person, a great
Yeah, and
representative of our
she
area.
really brings that team together.
Nicole, Mike, thank you so much for hanging out with
Yes,
us.
Always a
whatever your
pleasure.
last
Always.
name is.
Whatever your last name is. For Sydney, for Steve Reamy, Sandy Eisenberg, I'm Andrew Z. You guys have
Bye,
a
all.
great
Be
weekend.
careful out there.
Well, don't forget tomorrow, live, Facebook Sunday, 7:30.